everyone, and thank you for joining me once more. So today I thought we would do a craft that fits in with Chinese New Year. It doesn't fall the same time as we celebrate it because they use a different calendar for it. Now when they have New Year, there is lots of rejoicing and lots of noise, street parades, fireworks, all that kind of thing. And one of the noise-making things is a paper drum. So today we're going to make one of these. What do we need? We are going to need 2 paper plates. We're going to have to decorate them on the outside. Now, you can use paint and your paintbrush to decorate them, or you can have a glue stick and cut lucky shapes that you can find on the internet and paste that on if you want. Then you need some sticky tape. You need a stapler. You can sticky tape it, but it's more secure with a stapler. You need some wooden beads, or if you have little bells, anything like that to use as a clapper on your drum, because we're going to put them on the end of a bit of string like this. So you need your string, and you need a skewer for the handle of your drum so you can spin it. You will also need a pair of scissors because you've got to cut your string. So, shall we make a start? I'll just put, oh yes, most important, if you're going to paint your plate, you need a messy surface to work on. Then you paint on Mommy's nice table, or even worse, on the carpet. So, what I have done, because I'm like that, is I have painted my plates already, and I've stuck some lucky images that I found on the internet on the one, and I found a nice picture of a tiger's face. Now, why a tiger? Well, this year is the year of the tiger in the Chinese zodiac. So, I'm going to stick a tiger on my drum just to signify that that's what it's for. So there we go. Stick my tiger on. When you press on your paper plate, it will dent, but it will dent back out again. So that's my 2 sides of my drum decorated. Now I have to attach my handle. Now skewers have a pointy end. Do be careful of pointy ends. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look so that I won't have an upside down tiger on my drum. And I am going to sticky tape that on, maybe a little bit too much sticky tape, but anyway. Tape it on as securely as you can manage. Stick it right down, because you don't want it coming off in mid-play. Next, we need our string, and we need our beads. Now, if you measure your string more or less so that it's half the width of your plate, you don't want it more than half the width, because then it won't play right. So I'm just going to fetch out my 2 nice big wooden beads that I found. You can use plastic beads as well, these pony beads that you can get. So first thing I do is put my string through my bead and tie the bead on very securely, because you don't want the knot coming loose and then it goes flying and it hits somebody in the eye. Oh no, you do not want that. One more knot and I think we'll be all right here. So I measure, more or less that much is good. And then I tie a fat knot at the other end. So I knot it once, and then I make another knot over the top of the first one. Why do I do that? Well, I don't want this bit of string to pull loose and go flying either. So that's what we do. And can you see I've got a nice fat knot. So that goes on the side of my plate. There goes my other bead. And I use my stapler. I put my string inside the edge of my plate and I staple it. Can you see? So that the knot can't pull out. Now I do the other one. And sometimes my fingers are a bit clumsy because I'm old now, you see. Your little fingers will be nimble and you will be much cleverer than I am at making knots because your eyes are better than mine. Which reminds me, I might need my glasses and I haven't got them close by. So, I just use this sparkly string because I had a lot of it. You can use any string that you have to hand, but it's got to be something soft because you want the balls to flip and flop quite happily. So make my big fat knot. If you wanted, you could probably tie on a very small bead that will fit in between of your two paper plates without making a lump. But even if it makes a lump, it shouldn't be a thing. So I place my string, I come in with my stapler, just like that, and there's my two clappers for my drum are now attached. And all that remains for us to do is to take our second plate, put it over the first one, and now we staple everything together to hold it securely. And I think maybe I will work on the front. I like this side, so I will call this the front. And just staple on the edge of my plate. Can be a little bit finicky. And I'll staple where my clappers are over my string again, just so that it holds it really securely. Make sure it hangs where it should come out. For some reason my stapler is putting two staples in instead of just the one. That sounds a bit better. Oh, that didn't work. That worked. Be careful because staples can be really sharp and you can make quite a hole in your fingers if you don't watch yourself. Just get rid of that one. I suggest moms and dads keep an eye on this part of the procedure. You can even use something like scissors to just push the jaggy ends flat. And there. We can make noise for Chinese New Year now. So I've made two pictures. Of course you can draw your own tiger. And you don't have to draw a tiger. You can draw a good luck dragon, or you can draw cherry blossoms, or you can draw, there's all kinds of lucky things you can draw. You can decorate your plates with paint or paper stuck on, or crayons, or coloring in pencil. So there we go. I do hope you enjoy your Chinese New Year celebration with your Chinese New Year drum that you made yourself. Thanks for watching again. See you next time.